Rachel, and today I am back with another video. I'm just having a little video session where I'm trying to catch up on my videos, and I realised that I had not flipped through February when it was completed in my B6 Stalogy, so let's get on with that. So February was just last month. We're just about to get to the end of March, so that's around about how behind I am, which I'm sure you're not shocked at. But anyway, this is February in my B6 Stalogy, and it turned out really cutely. So this is a full page sticker from Pancake that I decided to use, and I did trim it down just slightly, only because I just like to have a little paper border around the edge, but it did fit nicely in there. And then I've used some vellum that I got sent from Misty into my PO box. This will be from one of the I think they call them the big box stores in America, and I always feel like I'm really fancy when I say that, because that doesn't mean anything over here to our shops, but it will be from like Hobby Lobby or Joann's or something like that. Maybe Misty could let us know in the comments where it's from. I took the label off when I used it, but that was beautiful. And then I used one of the calendars that I really seem to like to use. I just searched on Google for February 2023, I nearly said 22, monthly, and then this is what comes up. What did I use in January? In January I used the Josephine Bow Designs, but I'm definitely using one of those again here. Oddly, this is a Monday start and this is a Sunday start. I don't particularly mind, because the only purpose of this calendar is just to tick the days off as they're going, so it doesn't matter. But just an FYI, I would prefer a Monday start if it was a calendar where I had an event on, because I would absolutely get mixed up and think that everything was one day over, whichever way. But anyway, and then this background is a vellum from I'll Be Planning Co. I think it was part of the Advent calendar. It was part of the Advent calendar. And then these are from Sticker Guru. My tabs, as always, are from Josephine Bow Designs, and this is the Candy Floss colourway, and I've actually just reordered them because I am getting just to the point where I've got like half a sheet left, and I'm getting a bit twitchy eye about it. I always have to have some in because they're my favourite. This is my event calendar from February, and it ended up really, really busy, and I absolutely love how it's turned out. I think it looks gorgeous. So the deco that's on here ended up just being a deco sheet that was a freebie from Stick It Pretty, which was really nice. The washi that I went with is just that cheap one that I love. Nessie sent me a sampler of it. Thank you very much, Nessie, because I was struggling to get hold of it, and then I did manage to find a roll thanks to somebody linking it in the comments. And then this love one, I believe, is an old Simply Gilded one. My calendar, as always, is a freebie printable from the Grumpy Tortoise. If you want to print those yourself, you need to go to the Grumpy Tortoise website, and all the details are on there. But yeah, this was just, isn't a full calendar just so satisfying? Like, doesn't this look better than that? There's just, I love it. I don't like being that busy. I wish I had a bit more time, but from a my diary looks great perspective, I really like how it turned out. And then I used another one of the freebie calendars from the Grumpy Tortoise. This time it is a month on one page, and this is my mood tracker. What's to say about this? We had a lot of sads on here. Oh, this was Dexter, wasn't it? This was Dexter, yeah. The deco that I used was the same, the washi, and some more stickers from that Stick It Pretty. The Stick It Pretty stickers, I think, did I get a grab bag from the Facebook group? If you're in the UKPA D-Stash Facebook group, you have to be in the UK Planner Addict group to be in that, although, yeah, that's the whole thing now. Let's not, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what's happening to the D-Stash group, but that's where I got those from. And then this was my videos for the month on YouTube. Only 10 videos, unfortunately, which is not really very good, but we're trying to get better at that. And again, washi and Stick It Pretty stickers. Then we're on to my sleep tracker. Now, because it was a busy month and I knew that I was struggling to get in and out of my planner, I decided just to drop all the trackers except for the sleep tracker. So I haven't got the wax melt tracker, and I haven't got the monthly tracker where I list like when I've put my nails on and when I've done the hoovering. And instead, Paige made me a beautiful picture. I think we laughed about this picture when I made it originally in the comments. People were laughing because she did it with nail varnish. It was a nail varnish picture, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was a huge sheet, and I cut it down to put it in here. And I was worried that some of you might be like, oh my God, I can't believe you're cutting up your daughter's artwork. But if I'm going to be completely honest with you, she makes a lot of stuff, and I love it all. And I keep as much of it as I can, but it ends up in a folder and never looked at. Whereas I would much rather take some of it, put it in my book, and get to enjoy it a little bit more. Because I do sometimes flip through my old Stalogies and have a little look about, and I just thought that was really, really cute. So yeah, happy with that. My sleep tracker is just the usual freebie printable from Annie Plans. And then this was my to-do page. So I ended up using one of these sheets that lovely Elvira sent me. These are just some notes pages she sent me once in an order because she's mad about all things Sanrio and things like this. And this one was just perfect. I just loved it. I'm running out now, but might have a couple left, but I think the artwork is that way round. So we'll have to find something to do with those. And then just a small to-do list and a video filming thing, which I didn't. 1, 2, 3. I didn't film 3 of them. But I did full 4 of them, so I suppose I got more than half done. And then that takes us into our weekly. So I decided to use one of the Pookie Bear Cuties bundles for this, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I did this because at the end of February, I did this one. I just thought it looked gorgeous. So I decided to do it again. It worked out really, really well. And then we went for, what's this one? Oh, I used some of the same types of stickers. This was a different layout. So it was still a week on 2 pages, but we went for a different layout where we split the weekend into 2 here, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. So yeah. And then this one was an amazing week from Josephine Bow Designs. This was one of her new releases for Valentine's Day. I think it's called Groovy in Love. I'm pretty sure that, and I love it. It's just given me all the Austin Powers vibes, and I'm definitely here for it. I didn't really do much this week because this was Dexter's whole eye thing that was going on, so that's why we've got a lot of deco boxes just to fill in the space. And then onto the last week of February, we used the kit that came in the Alvy Planning Co. advent calendar. And I think this turned out gorgeous. I realised after the video that I forgot to mark that it was Pancake Day. And if I didn't stick the sticky in, I wouldn't remember when I was doing my memory planning. And I need to remember because I've got a Pancake Day kit from Pancake. So that's why that weird post-it note is there. But I don't mind. I quite like having post-it notes like flapping around in my journal. It makes me... Well, it's not my journal, is it? In my planner. It makes me sort of feel all organised and stuff. So yeah, it was always one of the things that I used to love about Dax Sheena's videos when I was watching those. I don't get to watch them too much anymore. I don't watch much YouTube anymore, unfortunately. I just don't seem to have had the time at the moment. But I used to love the fact that she used to have post-it notes and that she didn't take them out, that she just left them there. I don't know, I just liked how it looked. So maybe I'll just leave that in. But this turned out really cutely. Obviously, this is a kit from the advent calendar. I haven't actually checked. But last time I looked, I don't think that kit was available to buy in the shop standalone. It might be now. You can go and have a look. I don't know if she had plans to do that. If it's not, though, the whole shop is this kind of vibe. There's loads of kits in the shop that are all this kind of vibe. And I have a discount code for there as well, which will be down below in the description as well if you're interested in that. But we went for a day on... No, hang on. A week on 4 pages, and we split the page down the middle. And if you're an old school subby of mine, then you will remember that I used to do this all the time in my very first Stalogy. And then I sort of got a bit bored of it. But actually, I really quite like how it looks. Doesn't it look cute? Anyway, that's how February turned out in my B6 Stalogy, and I just think it looked absolutely amazing. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye!